I'm a little late to the party. I saw this days ago about the Jane Fonda and Megyn Kelly debate, fiasco, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to do a video of it the night it first broke because there were people, according to ET, which is not a very reliable source. Entertainment Tonight is not very reliable. Anything in the media is not reliable, but there were reports as they were reporting about bringing up Jane Fonda's Vietnam, like being against Vietnam and stuff, and she took pictures, I believe, with what appeared to be Vietnam soldiers or something like that. Not entirely certain, so please do not bash me in the comments. Well, actually, you can. I believe in freedom of speech, so bash away. But yeah, and about being against the Vietnam War. Apparently, there were people saying, "Have you seen her pictures, Jane Fonda's pictures of Vietnam? That's unpatriotic. That's against America. She should have supported our troops, our soldiers, and stuff like that." Now, I know schools are a very questionable source because they are paid to teach us lies mixed with truths, but I've heard from soldiers and from my high school history classes and my middle school history classes that most Americans did not support the Vietnam War. And when soldiers would come back, they were more than likely spit on, trash thrown at them, pushed and shoved. And I believe there's a report of one or two being beaten by mobs or like small groups of people. So I just gotta say, whoever, like the people that keep commenting saying that she didn't support our troops or whatever, most of America at that time did not support the troops. Did you not pay it? I don't even have to ask you. I know you didn't pay attention in history class, and you want to act like you're a history expert. I'll admit, I don't know everything about history, but I did pay attention to a bunk of it, like a big chunk of it. I don't remember everything, but I do remember like people's feelings towards the wars and stuff, the different wars. And I just gotta say, if you're gonna call her unpatriotic, then you better call most of your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts and stuff that were alive during that period, un-American and unpatriotic. And I did see some people that were alive during that period were commenting the same thing as well, saying that's unpatriotic and stuff. Yeah, I bet you anything, knowing people being double-minded today, they were spitting and pushing and shoving and throwing trash at the soldiers as well back then when they were coming back from Vietnam. Again, what is plastic? It's over like plastic surgery, some plastic surgery comments and journalism and what constitutes as journalism, professional journalism. And then it escalated into the Vietnam, which that doesn't make any sense. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Megyn Kelly, you are a bitch. I don't want to get sued by her for defamation and whatever else. There's like a million of them. I can't think of them right now. I'm just focusing on the topic. So if I say anything, I'm going to put a over it. That way, if she tries to sue me, and then if I have to go to court, because you know how people are today over money, I can just play the original, and well, bam, I didn't say anything like that. I didn't say anything derogatory. I didn't say anything that defamed you or anything like it. She's being like the modern female, blowing everything out of proportion. I'm not saying all females do it, but then again, most females throughout history make things bigger than they are to make themselves look better. And that's why the Bible says that the testimony of a woman is not reliable. I'm not saying men are innocent. No, there are a lot of male liars, a lot of them. But women have been known throughout history to be like mostly exaggeratory. They exaggerate a lot. She says, and they blow things out of proportion. They make what's called a mountain out of a molehill, and she's just, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You cannot have an opinion in America today. We have freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of expression, but you can't do any of those things. You have to be with the majority, and I keep mentioning this in my videos that aren't related to the Bible. Well, yeah, actually the ones that are related to the Bible, like the Trinity and stuff. You have to believe what everyone else believes, the masses. Otherwise, you are evil, wrong, and disgusting. And Megyn Kelly is an example of this. It's an example, is proof of this. I mean, it doesn't get much more clear than that. According to Megyn Kelly, you cannot be against war. According to Megyn Kelly, you cannot be against war in order to save lives. She didn't want people to fight. She didn't want people to die over stupid stuff. Megyn Kelly and her supporters want soldiers to die, want people to lose their lives, to lose family members. It is ridiculous.